Big weekend ahead for Jacksonville State volleyball. Friday night, Tennessee State. Saturday at Belmont. Huge weekend. Ohio Valley Conference play. Ladies will go in at 4-4. Tough weekend last weekend at Morehead State, Eastern Kentucky. Just didn't go your way is the best way I can describe it, I guess, right?
I mean, it was a weekend in the OVC. That's how I would describe it. Two matches, Morehead is Morehead. There's a reason that I just saw the stat the other day. 58 or 59-2 in the conference in the last 3 years. Wow. So there's a reason. There was a reason they are who they are.
2 of the 3 sets, though, as you described it, deuce.
Oh, absolutely. We're up 16-11 in the third set, and so. There's always positives to take away, but again, like you've heard me say before, we don't believe in moral victories, and so, we have to learn to play consistently at a high level on the road. It was the same thing in the AKU match. We win the first set 25-20, played okay, not great, but comfortably. First 2 or 3 points of the second set, we go out and get a one-on-one on the outside hit on the outside at the left pin, and Casey Klinkenbeard literally bounces a ball, and I'm thinking, we're good to go. And then the next thing I know, we're scratching and fighting for our lives in the fourth set, and end up losing 27-25. So, but that's life in a conference like the OVC.
Biggest road trip of the year coming up. A Tennessee State team that you handled easily here. But then you got to face a Belmont team that you didn't play so well against, and they beat you in straight sets here.
Yes. And again, the Belmont match is the same thing. We lose 2 due sets. So from this point forward, the way the conference is shaking out, they're all big weekends. Yeah. There's no – Morehead has separated themselves, and they always do. They're undefeated. Austin Peay only has 1 loss in the conference, and that's us, that we beat them. Everybody else, literally the other 14 teams – are basically beating up on each other. And so no one for the rest of the year is going to have an easy weekend. Every match is going to matter. Just about every point is going to matter when it comes down to tiebreakers. And so the great thing for us in terms of confidence-wise, we played well enough to show that we can beat anybody in our conference, including Morehead. And so we just have to go out now and put together a string of points, because all we worry about is winning the next point. Playing contact for contact, winning the next point. We have to go out now and put together, 75 points of that.
Had a good week of preparation for this road trip?
Not bad. Not bad. I'm fairly pleased. It's that time of the year now, second half of the semester academically, starting to grind a little bit, being middle of October. Weather
Back half
changed.
Of a 4-game road trip?
Back half of a 4-game road trip. Weather got a little colder. People are sniffling a little bit. But, proud of them that our girls are trying to fight through, trying to battle through it. So we gave them off of weights this morning, trying to get their bodies to recover a little bit. And so, again, I love my team, and so I like our chances going into this weekend.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jacksonville State on the road Friday, Tennessee State. That's Friday night, then Saturday at Belmont. You can keep up with all the action, JSUGamecocksports.com. Jacksonville State volleyball, important road trip coming up this weekend. Friday night playing at Tennessee State, then Saturday staying in Nashville. They'll play at Belmont. We visit with Samantha Bohne, the defensive specialist for Jacksonville State, sophomore from Elgin, Illinois, near Chicago, or not far from Chicago. So how does a girl from the Chicago area end up at Jacksonville, Alabama?
Well, being a libero/DS, it's very hard being recruited, but I was being recruited by head volleyball coach at Purdue University, Dave Shondell, and we became very close in the sense that we were very friendly with each other, and he helped me out. He was like, you know what, I'll help you try to find a school, and Jacksonville played a preseason tournament up in Indiana, and head coach Shondell talked to Coach Goodson and was like, you know what, you need to have this kid on your team. She's a great girl, great athlete, all around. I want her and stuff. You need to look into her and stuff. So he helped me out, and I absolutely love it here.
Now, did you come on an official visit before you decided this was where you were going to play?
Yes, I did come on a visit. I think it was in October of my senior year, and I was just blown away. The coaches were amazing. The atmosphere down here is just wonderful, and the teammates are just unbelievable. They're great people.
Elgin, Illinois, is it a little bit bigger than Jacksonville, Alabama?
You could definitely say that. We have a lot of shopping centers around there and food places, but it's not bad down here. I really enjoy it.
Well, just talking about your shoes and shopping centers, obviously that's a hobby of yours, right?
Yes, I definitely like shopping in my free time.
Fortunately, you're for your folks, you don't have a whole lot of free time between school and volleyball.
No, definitely not.
Let's talk about Belmont and Tennessee State. Tennessee State, when you played here, took care of them easily. Unfortunately, the Belmont match didn't go your way, but you feel like you can play a whole lot better against Belmont than you played the first time.
Definitely. I definitely think that we were a bit nervous and just not really ourselves the first time we played Belmont, but I think if we all play our positions and do what we're supposed to do, we'll definitely get the job done this weekend.
Back row, all you play. When you're on the sidelines waiting to come in, are you watching what's going on, and does it give you a better feel once you get on the court?
Definitely. Usually when I'll watch the back row, I'll watch Emily Rutherford, another person who plays back row, and if she makes a mistake, I take that into consideration and I learn from it and stuff. Since we play the same position, it just drives me to do that much better in the back row.
Belmont, the first go-around, did they do anything that was different than what you expected them to do? Do you play them any differently this time?
I definitely think that we hit our offense to their best defender and stuff, and they ran their offense really quick on us, and we definitely are going to adjust to that this upcoming weekend, and we're definitely going to be a lot smarter with our block and with our defense. So
practice this week, you're 4-4 going in, a very big road trip, and I think Coach Goodson has talked about it with the team, how important the road trip is, right?
Definitely. We just got to, get this energy going, this practice and stuff during this week, and, come out tomorrow night and then Saturday and just really have a lot of fire and energy.
This road trip's a little different. I think you stay on campus an extra day. Normally you would leave on Thursday, since you're going to Nashville, just departing on Friday and going up. How tough is it to balance academics, schoolwork with practice and with the matches with volleyball?
It's definitely a lot of time consuming. You definitely need to have good time management and stuff, on your free time, get your schoolwork done and don't definitely mess around and, procrastinate. So just have very good time management, get your stuff done early so then you can focus on your game during the weekend. This
year, the way of class schedules and stuff, you ladies are practicing, I think, later in the day, late in the evening. Does that help a little bit as far as time management?
I don't know if I would say help. I actually liked practicing during the earlier afternoon and stuff, just so then I can come home and do my homework and then go right to bed, because normally we'll stay up a little bit later, but we're adjusting to it and we're doing well with it.
All right. Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Samantha Bohne and the ladies on the road, Tennessee State on Friday and then Saturday at Belmont. Follow all the action at JSUGamecocksports.com.